Hey guys, welcome back to Trusted Technology. Today we'll talk about Metaverse's terrifying dangers. Let's head into it. Facebook's Metaverse poses terrifying dangers and needs to be policed. According to an expert, the immersive virtual world was recently revealed as one of Facebook's CEO Mark Zuckerberg's top priorities, but critics are skeptical about how good it actually be. Dr. David Reed, professor of AI and spatial computing at Liverpool Hope University, thinks it will change our lives just like the internet did. He's also very worried about potential dangers. He said the Metaverse has huge implications. It comes with fantastic advantages and terrifying dangers, and we need a highly robust system in place to police the Metaverse. We're clearly in the very early stages, but we need to start talking about these problems now, before we go down a route we can't reverse away from. It's crucial for the future. Professor Reed is concerned about the vast amount of data that could be collected from the Metaverse and who controls it. He also fears that avatars could be hacked, and you could end up interacting with cyber criminals rather than people you know and trust. Reed explained the Metaverse's ultimate aim is not just virtual reality or augmented reality, it's mixed reality. It's blending the digital and the real world together. Ultimately, this blend may be so good and so pervasive that the virtual and the real become indistinguishable. He suggests that the Metaverse could be a collaborative effort, with a standard set for everyone to follow. Reed doesn't think the Metaverse is all bad though. He thinks more job opportunities could be created because people could work from different cities, but all meet up virtually in the Metaverse. What is the Metaverse? If you've paid attention to the chatter surrounding Facebook's transformation into Meta, you've probably run into the concept of the Metaverse. In recent years, the Metaverse has become the name for the next generation of the internet, much like Google was 20 years ago. But what does it mean to be the next generation of the internet, and how can investors use this information to their advantage? The Metaverse is the name we've given to what we expect the internet to become, a collision between the physical and digital worlds. When VR and augmented reality bridge the gap between the physical and the virtual to interact intimately. While this seems a bit vague, Metaverse enthusiasts believe it will essentially be a 3D reality overlaying the real world, wherein people can shop, game, and conduct business in shared virtual spaces. For instance, Mark Zuckerberg describes the Metaverse as an embodied internet that you're inside of, where creation, avatars, and digital objects are central to self-expression and lead to entirely new experiences and economic opportunities. Christina Wooton, the vice president of brand partnerships at Roblox, sees things similarly. While Roblox is famous for their quasi-metaverse gaming worlds, she believes that the Metaverse will be an immersive place where people can come and connect with one another and have shared experiences. They can do things together, such as work, learn, play, shop, and experience entertainment. The rise of the Metaverse, as many Silicon Valley darlings like Facebook, Microsoft, and Nvidia swarm to mesh the physical with the virtual. But despite aggressive corporate posturing, including Facebook's $10 billion investment, a true Metaverse eludes us, and probably will for years, and perhaps decades. Of course, that hasn't stopped many companies from designing building blocks and proto-worlds that will likely become integral to the Metaverse in the future. Many, like Facebook, have already taken steps into virtual reality, where futuristic goggles and top-notch graphics plunge users into realities that don't exist, but look, feel, and even sound like they do. Other technologies have arisen recently too, such as augmented reality smart glasses. And in the future, we can likely expect the other screen-based access points to arise in the form of smartphones, PCs, and TVs. What does the Metaverse look like now? While these tools aren't what the Metaverse is, they are the earliest iteration of our ability to tangibly access such a world. A more accurate representation of what the Metaverse can look like can be found in virtual worlds like Roblox and Fortnite, though these two fall short. Instead, think of these user-driven realities like 3D walled gardens that contain Metaverse-like experiences within a closed ecosystem. And much like the early internet, it will take time and innovation for the Metaverse to move beyond its artificial constraints into something more. Brands like Vans, Netflix, and Warner Brothers have all created interactive virtual experiences within the Roblox framework to reach out to new generations of consumers. What do you think about the Metaverse? Do you think it's dystopian as well? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.